All right, so I'm taking a bit of a break here from the guitar build because I have finished drying and curing on the neck and on the body. I'll share a little bit more about what I'm doing with that on that next video. But I thought I'd take the opportunity on this guitar build that I had done a while back. I finished it without installing the strap buttons on it. So the challenge with this one is that it's a double cut. So unless I want to put the strap locks in here, or the strap buttons, it's a locking strap, I'm going to compromise the integrity of this horn here. So I'm going to need to do it in the back of the neck, which already has 4 holes in it. So, and I also don't want to go through the neck pocket, obviously, and hit the neck itself. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge. I'm not going to use traditional wood screws. As you know, watching the guitar build series, I'm not a fan. I much prefer stainless steel threaded inserts. I can't get a small enough stainless steel insert, so I'm going to go with brass on this one. And I'll walk you through it. I'm going to go ahead and drill a hole in the back of this body. A little bit nervous about that, and I'm going to install the insert. And then I can fasten the strap button on there with a stainless steel bolt rather than wood screws. So the tension, any tension will be on the insert itself and not on the wood. So we'll see how that goes. I'll give you a close-up of this thing and then we'll get started. So the way these locking strap buttons work is press that in and it's a quick release. This is a standard strap button here. You can use it like that, or you can attach this to your strap and it locks on there. So rather than taking the factory wood screw and fastening it in this way, which would first of all probably exceed the thickness of the body and run into the neck, I'm going to go ahead and use this, whoops, as soon as I drop it. It's not stainless steel. I couldn't find stainless steel small enough. So, and then this goes into that. And it actually clears down there. And this will install into that. So that should work well. Here goes nothing. Right into the nitro finish. So just a little voiceover here. As you can see, by the way, this is mahogany, this body, so it's very soft. There's no reason that that should have happened. If you see that, that's brass for you. Now there's little inserts that you can buy to help thread the thing in. They're not available for this size, at least where I get these, but there it is. Very, very little torque on that brass and it just snapped instantly. So I'm going to go ahead and try to remove it gently with the channel locks. I'm sorry, the vice grips, and that doesn't work. As soon as I get any kind of a bite on it at all, it just snaps right off. And so I go ahead and take, yeah, look at that, just so soft. I mean, with my fingers, I can just pluck it off there. Very, very disappointing. These things are like $2 a piece too, so that's a little bit annoying. So I take my thread screw extractor, go ahead and clean up the surface a little bit, and then take the extractor portion and back it out. So it pretty much just comes right out of there. Again, super soft wood, no reason this should have happened. No damage, there it is. So I'm going to give it another try here, and wouldn't you know it, wait for it, exact same thing happens again. Just the slightest bit of resistance and it just comes apart. So I can, with my finger, just, break that thing off. So I have more. I'm not going to do it again. I don't expect any different results. What I did was I took my Dremel and I don't know if you can see that, I carved little grooves in there.
just so I could get a flat blade screwdriver in there and get it threaded in. It's in there nice and solid. It's not going to go anywhere. It's pretty much what I had hoped for, just not the breakage. That's not damage, that's glue and tape junk. So anyhow, again, look at that. 2 for 2. You saw it live. I was expecting more. I should have known better. And this is why I use stainless steel inserts. Look at that. See the difference for the neck bolts? Um, there's just no comparison. You imagine taking brass and going through that with the neck pockets. Ask me how I know. Anyhow, stainless steel, it's the only way to go. This installs just fine. I have the depth that I want, the insert, and then the stainless steel bolt goes right in there. It's nice, tight, snug, exactly what I was hoping for. So for the rear strap button, I'm just going to go with not the factory screw. I'm going with an 1.5-inch drywall screw. Nice, big, gnarly threads on that thing. Fits nicely through the strap button. I am going to go with a pilot hole. I think it's 1/8 of an inch. It's a little bit narrower than the thread pattern. So got to make sure that the angle is correct so that it lands flush on the body and it goes in nice, solid, just like the other one.
So here it is. Even without the lock on there, it's going to hold just fine, even at an angle. So when you put the lock on there, it's going to be even better. The back, perfect. Now it's going to rub the nitro off. I make these straps, by the way, and this is leather. Leather and nitro will eventually, anything is eventually going to wear off the nitrocellulose finish, but it fits well. Pretty happy with it. I think it's going to be stable. Like I said, even out there, it stays on pretty good, really good actually. And once the lock is on, it'll be even better. So pretty happy with it.